Hello everyone, and this is Control Point Live at CPCon, or PlayOnCon/CPCon 2009. We are live right here, and we're about to get started. And as soon as I get my little dock up, and here we go. Control Point, episode 76, recorded on May 24th, 2009.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I'm Eric Fullerton. And with us is a ton of people. We're live here at PlayOnCon/CPCon 2009, and we have, should we do a quick run-through? Let's see. Green Gecko, Bad Easy, Time Squared, Neko Chrono, Bill Akond, Boom Rocker, John Maz, Nivik One, Clyde Frog, of course us. Oh, and Ash Williams is behind us. Did I forget anybody?
Sabrina John Maz back there?
Yeah, I got John Maz. And Sabrina's around here somewhere as well. Anyway, so this is really awesome. Big audience, actual studio audience today. Oh, and we have the chat room on a big projector screen in here too, so we can see what we're typing.
We got like 50 CPers here, technically.
Yay!
Is that it?
What is that? Yeah, that's about the end of the show. So I guess we'll go wrap it up now.
Pack it up.
Yeah, we're gonna pack it up. So does anybody want to open the briefcase?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Hey, someone want to open it? Y'all can open it.
All right.
There's nothing in it.
Let's
Do it. You know, this screen is very distracting. As I look over here, it's like I find myself reading. Normally I have it like off to my left, so I don't normally look at it unless I want to.
Yeah, true. And then we're like
Just
staring
like,
at it.
Bam! Right there in my face.
Yeah, we have a ton of buttons in here, CPCon buttons, and
And everybody here
coasters.
got a CP tag button in person.
Yeah.
So really, there's no skit in here. There's just buttons.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty lame, huh?
Do you think you'd actually fill out some paper and y'all have to like do some parts?
I would have hoped there was some planning in here.
On the plus side, we do
You
have.
don't really do the whole planning thing. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've noticed, just throughout this
Yeah.
hour and a half long of getting everything set up,
Yeah, pretty much.
we're light on plans.
Yeah. So yeah, wasn't that a great skit? All right. So what was really in the briefcase was a sniper spy update, which we know nothing about because we're here at CPCon
So-
and we haven't actually played it.
Yeah,
So-
we've actually tried to play
I tried to
it.
play it Friday
Yeah.
morning, but you know the hotel internet sucks.
It was slow downloading. So yeah.
Wait, we had internet at the hotel?
Yeah, we did. This
Yeah,
whole
it's-
time.
was like-
The
actually-
hotel we're staying at, the
I
internet
don't
doesn't
think we
really
do
reach the
anymore
far
because,
edges of the hotel. So the people who were staying out there didn't really get on the internet too well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think we really have internet anymore because in both of the rooms I've been connected to the hotel network, but not the internet.
And you
Yeah.
probably cannot hear him because he's not anywhere near a mic. So that area you hear is someone talking in the corner.
In the distance. So anyway, where would you go to get a server if you were to rent a TF2 server?
Game servers.
No
I think
pings.
I would go to lowpings.net.
Lowpings.net. Yeah, it's working for us. So do that.
Servers.
I wish they had portable servers. Just bring with me anywhere I go.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
So like
sweet.
a satellite phone?
That would work. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
As long as I could play like here at the convention. That would've
Absolutely.
been
If we
nice.
could have played, that would have been
So-
awesome.
Oh no. Yeah, like a little pocket server.
So it felt bad. It's like people talking about landing up and they're like trying to get TF2 running, and half of them had the update and half of them didn't, so they couldn't play together.
But don't you feel like we real life land?
I do.
You're like we shook hands and we connected that way.
Well, some of them.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But you did shoot each other.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have, everyone has 3 weeks to put together a costume, and then come back here, and we'll all just LARP out TF2 for like 2 hours, and then go home.
Once again, that
Yeah.
dead air is someone talking. In the room.
Yeah.
If you want to talk,
I'm
go to a
trying to
mic so
shout.
people can hear you.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So okay, let's run down what happened. What's the big news? Everybody obviously knows what the big news is. On day one of all of the updates or whatever, we got the Huntsman, which started off as a sniper update, and then day 2 we got the payload race, and then day 3 the Razorback, and then day 4, holy hell, the sniper updates have been sapped.
That's
And,
nice
isn't
acting
that
there.
great?
I like that.
All of a sudden it's spy updates. And so there was a lot of speculation like, so are we just going to get spy? now? Like, was that just a joke, all the stuff previous? So then we waited till the next day. The next day was, what was the next day? Day 4. No, that was day 4.
Next day was
The next day, what was the next day?
It was day 4, the spy update. Well, no, you have day 4.
Oh, day 5 was the P, right?
no.
No, it
Day,
was the
day
video.
5 was the new watches.
The video, okay. So the video, Meet the Spy, got leaked on Saturday night, and we were up late messing around, streaming or something, weren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. We were up late.
Multiple ways.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And so then it came out. Everybody's in the chat room telling us, "Hey, the Meet the Spy video's out. It's been leaked." And I'm like, "It's probably fake, because nothing really leaks out of Valve except for the Half-Life 2 source code." So we checked it out. And it was brilliant. And then the days following, they admitted that, oops, we had it. Some like YouTube setting was screwed up. They put it on private.
They uploaded it and made it private or something, but it wasn't really private.
What does that mean, private?
I don't know. I would assume that it would be private.
Yeah, I would too.
Where you maybe only your friends could see it or something.
Yeah.
But maybe they have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And so on.
So that was really weird.
Real,
What? The leak thing?
really,
An authentic leak.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You can only speculate.
yeah, it's true. But who knows? The days follow. Now they're kind of making fun of themselves, and they're like, "Act surprised, people! Here's the video." So anyway, the next day after that was the P, the Girardi, which was like the joke from April Fool's Day, and it came true for whatever reason. And but Brent, you remember all those P jokes we made on the previous episode?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
I
like-
think they took it straight from that. Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
no, I don't think that
Because
was
if I
true. But
recall, you exactly said you could throw the urine and then the zombies or the infected could come in.
something about a leopard too, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it was a boomer reference of some sort.
Oh, right. That's kind of how it is anyway, right? You splash the urine on someone, and it's
Take
like
more damage.
yeah, like 35% more damage for
It's fun when you
X
hit them
amount.
with a flamethrower after they've been peed on. It's just
Really?
I don't know what the text is, but it says something when you hit them, and it's just this extra yellow damage text that comes up.
Oh, that's weird.
It's just
You
like
think
real
that-
life.
You think they'd be less flammable if they were wet? It depends on the pee.
Yeah, what does the sniper pee? Is it kerosene?
It glows.
It's like Mountain Dew.
It looks like the stuff in the glow sticks.
Does it splash around when you walk? Like you're like spilling it everywhere as you're walking around?
It glows though on
It
like,
does?
dark areas in Egypt. I forget who had it, but you could. It's like it's got a light source to it.
Oh, that's freakish. Huh, that's bizarre. Huh. So anyway, so that's pretty neat. We got some new death animations too, right? You were telling, or someone was telling me about that.
Yeah. The note said that they added new animations for when the Heavy gets headshotted.
Mhm.
Falls down in the same way that he does on, was it in the original trailer? Where he just kind of his eyes cross and he kind of crumples down.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's from the Meet Sniper. And there was another one, like a death animation for snipers when they get backstage.
Oh, okay.
I know
That's-
they had a spy taunt that at first they were able to do while they were closed.
Oh, okay.
And they've patched that since in a second update.
Oh,
So
okay.
The knife taunt is now an insta kill. That should be on.
The knife taunt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fencing move.
Oh, right.
Fencing lunge.
Okay.
So, out of everybody here, who's actually played the update? Is it just Clyde?
Just me.
You played the update? I hate you all.
Well, how did you guys play it?
Bring your damn computers down the room and...
I've been saying like we could try using an external hard drive to copy it over. But
Yeah.
I've been saying the same thing.
I
Yeah.
have one. It's
Other
500
people, other
gigs.
people have said that they've tried.
Well,
and
let's
it's
be
failed.
honest.
do that.
We
Let's
should
not
try
fight.
anyway.
Look, honestly, are we here to game or are we here for love?
Yeah.
Yes.
A little bit of love.
Kind of.
For love.
Because we love games.
Kinda.
Just stop the invite.
Oh yeah. Control point represent. I'm the ultimate gamer.
Sweet, we have a...
Falcon is here.
There's someone who goes to a lot of the different games, and if they win or do better than everybody else in these games, they get the ultimate gamer for the end. And it was a CP member. So it's great.
Mhm.
What does that mean exactly that you won?
They said
Do
they're
you want to get
gonna
on
put it
mic?
on
Here,
stage.
hop on mic real quick.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
Yeah. Since you actually know what you're talking about.
I don't know. They haven't told me anything. They just put me on stage.
This is Falcon.
Falcon's got the mic.
Falcon.
So tell us everything you know.
Geez. Well, they started the night, or they started the whole thing with like Miss Pac-Man qualifier. Like 8 people went, and then we played live action Wiz War, which was pretty fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then we played Burnout Paradise with 7 people, because after each game, one person gets eliminated. So after
Okay.
Burnout Paradise was Speed Monopoly. We did an entire Monopoly game in an hour. It was
Whoa.
crazy.
That's impossible.
It was pretty amazing. We played
It
with
doesn't seem
3
physically
die,
possible.
so that changed it up. And then we did Classic Gaming Showdown. So we did speed runs on Kirby Superstar and the Gourmet Race, Mario Kart, and what was the last? Oh, we played Super Mario Lost Levels, and we saw who could get the furthest.
Nice.
I made it to the second world, stage 2. So
Sweet.
that's good. And then today we started. It was supposed to be live action Risk, but it turned into live action beat the crap out of each other. That was good. And
Where
then
there were injuries, I hear.
yes.
Yeah.
A couple.
I kept getting whacked in my right knee. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Green Gecko got hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
I took a hit to the back of the head from like a spinning sword strike. And then one guy got his glasses broken, and another guy got hit in the leg so hard he's been limping all day. So
And then someone lost
All
a
right, that was
fingernail.
the same guy who also got his.
yeah, he
nail
also broke
broken.
his fingernail in half, like all the way up. So
Yes.
it was fun.
So, fun games here at PlayOnCon.
Yeah,
Yes.
then it was,
Not dangerous at all.
Next year.
then it was Dance Dance Revolution, and then a one-on-one first-person shooter tournament, which, being a Control Point member, was no fun.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
The other guy in both games was. I was actually watching Falcon on that tournament, and the person he was competing against, who's the runner-up, in both first-person shooter games, after about 5 minutes, was like, you know what? Can I just forfeit this one? There's no way I'm going to come back from this 25-point, you know.
That was Times Square today.
We played a tournament level of Quake 3 Arena, which I thought I was going to lose, but then I just out-ammoed him and won that way. And we played Halo 3, which turned into me shooting him with the rocket launcher in the feet, and he would hop up into the air and I would headshot him. So it was pretty bad. But it was good.
Good
So,
stuff.
Well, congratulations. Did you get fat pox for it?
I got 600 pox for it. So.
Sweet.
What can you buy with a POC?
Pock crap. Not other
It's like
It's a bunch of
Jiraiya.
games and cards and
They had
just
some
like pretty
good
much a
stuff
little bit
that's
of
all
everything
cool.
that you can get in the room over there. It's like a
Pre-registration
table
for
thing
next
and
year, we
stuff.
have, what is it,
4,000, yeah, but
Yeah.
no thank you. So,
Nice.
I mean, if I had 4,000, I would do it, but I'm probably not going to.
Yeah.
And speaking of Control Point dominating, I also carried the trivia team to the victory in the trivia contest last night.
Nice. Nice.
I also
Representing even when we're not representing.
Yeah.
You guys got a rock band thing coming up, don't you? The
Yeah.
Control Point team?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
79
there's 2
or
control
so.
point teams.
Who's all in the band?
Apparently asses were kicked even in the audition.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
major.
It's let's see, Ash and
Ash on
Mintok.
drums?
Yeah, Ash on drums,
Okay.
Mintok on vocals. I'm going to be playing bass. Taco, new member to the community.
Yes.
He's going to be screaming on guitar.
Mhm.
And do you want to say who's in y'all's band? Everybody who's in y'all's band?
You do it, Joe. You're closer.
Yeah.
In our band, Loth will be on guitar, myself, Times Square, will be on bass, John, who goes by Falcon, will be on drums, and Woat will be on vocals.
Sweet.
Sweet. And I've already seen part of their costumes. I don't know if they're going to change it, but they're going to probably destroy us in the costume portion of the contest.
Yeah.
Did I say the
Extension
name of
of
our
their
band,
bikini?
actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we also have
Thanks.
Hawaiian shirts. Our band is named James Tiberius Buffett.
Brilliant.
And they were kind of upset, I think, when we said our name was Control Point. So
Yeah.
I guess that
I
might
think
be
they were
trying
part
to
of the
help
team.
represent the community.
Yeah. Excellent. And Zoe over there, Bad Easy dressed up like Zoe, even had the little med pack and everything, and there was pills inside. So that was a nice touch for all the hungover people,
can you get that in front of the
or
camera?
injured, or whatever.
Did you make that bag from the entire bag, or was it found? You sewed it. Wow.
Nice
I'm
work.
Gonna need a full, yeah, I'm gonna need a medic
Hey,
costume.
I can take orders.
Mhm.
Yes,
You're taking orders?
It's really
Sweet.
nice.
Thank you very
Excellent.
I need the heavy vest.
Yeah.
much. I don't know if I can do clothing, but background check.
We did a mic check, Madeline.
Yep. Oh yeah. So let's talk about the ambassador. Anybody excited about that?
That is looking
The
awesome.
crazy ambassador.
If I get that, I might play some spot.
Yeah, it looks impressive. I like the carvings.
I like the little caption on it on the update
What kind of
page.
does it have any kind of recoil besides of that gun at all? Like,
no.
does it pop your
No,
hand
but
straight
for
up?
something like, I think it's maybe 6 seconds afterwards, I would expect, it's incredibly inaccurate.
Right. So
you
it's
like hit
interactive.
yourself in the
So you can
forehead
get a
when you
headshot.
shoot it,
No, your wrist
and then
is
you're
all-
like faint.
Your wrist is all
Huh.
watery and wobbly.
He's kind of a
okay.
limp-wristed spy.
Yeah. And it's got a nice carving on it of your mother. Is that who that
I
is?
thought it was a
Yes,
scout's
your
mother.
enemy's mother.
It's just in general your mom kind of thing.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Nice
like that?
nice handle there. What?
I didn't like my mother on the handle of a gun.
No, it's not. It's not my mother. It's your mother. See? Yes, exactly.
I don't like that either.
I'm starting to like the gun a lot more now.
Yeah.
I like the rosewood.
Banging your mother.
Yeah. Joe went in with the Meet the Spy video, which, by the way, who guessed who the spy was?
They totally threw falsities at us, inaccuracies intentionally, and so it was not a true
Not-
mystery. It's
Yeah.
lies.
Really.
It was lies.
You can't touch that briefcase as a spy. You would have decloaked. There's tons
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
It was lies and
Oh, there
false.
was stuff that was there for flavor, but, you know.
Yeah,
Lies.
The one hint was he couldn't get into the intel room on his own. He was tugging on the door going, "Yo, a little help here."
And he was
Oh,
the
right.
first one, and the first thing he did was
Yeah.
put his hand on the briefcase.
I think I was more mystified by Sixth Sense, but overall, that was one of the finest machinima I have ever seen.
Yeah, it was
I like
good
the
stuff.
board. I like the alarm board if you look at it right.
Also,
Also-
was it that you posted on the boards, Clyde?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to the picture.
Yeah, they had the
It was-
entire update like in little.
Well, they
windows
said,
on
you
the-
know, what was it?
Ambassador.
I forget what it was now, but there were a couple different things. Somebody pointed something out to me.
One of
You're talking about the website where you can make your own?
Well, that came from it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's that board.
Yeah.
That, somebody pointed out to me that it said Scout has evil twin, red spy or something like that. It is all in a row. And something about leak the video.
Yeah, there's.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. That's
It
pretty
says
nice.
Jarati.
So you'd think if it says leak the video in the video that they had to know they were going to leak it pretty early.
Yeah, what's up with
Kinda
that?
obvious, you know, you
I
just
didn't
can't
think
keep
about
thinking.
I think you nailed it,
I
sir.
might be a little more pointing at them.
Are you going to touch on the blog at all in terms of how Valve fired their entire staff
Oh my
because of that leaked video?
That's true. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you follow the blog at all, every
And
day
they
was
also fired
funny.
the Left 4 Dead team
Yeah.
as well.
Well, they weren't doing anything.
No, they're not, obviously.
They were taking deals.
Yeah. Yeah. Their blog, their writing is brilliant. It's really funny. Let's see here. So, link to the website that lets you make your own little board, your own letters. It's kind of like refrigerator magnets, you know?
That
I mean, you just kind of.
refrigerator poetry pad.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll link to that in the show notes.
They also had a bonus day.
What was bonus day?
Oh,
The bonus day was the hats and stuff.
and who did?
Oh,
Who did
yeah.
the player map? That's a great map.
You know what? I hadn't even seen that because that was the day we left for CPCon, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna
Oh
put it
wow,
on the
that looks
screen.
great. And all the art is so cool. The little comic book that they released on that one day. Man, that's awesome.
More stuff you should do in an audio podcast.
I know. We're
Give it
just
to the people locally.
we're just checking out the website right now.
I played Hoodoo on other servers, but never CP server.
Oh yeah?
When I was
don't
when I
think
was
it's
bored
the same.
yesterday, I just started a server with GF2 and hopped on Voodoo, and I realized that I had never played it before.
Yeah, I don't know if I played this or not.
Gamers with Jobs had it on there.
Really?
Had it on their server.
Well, I guess if it's not on CP, I probably hadn't played it. I don't know.
The other thing I saw is
Oh, you did?
Voodoo?
Who did?
You do?
Or
You remind me of the babe.
They did what?
The babe with the tower.
What power?
Yeah.
Voodoo. Cary Grant for all you old people.
Alright.
who?
Cary Grant, my friend.
I think I've seen him on the server.
Yeah, actually, yeah, him and Sean Connery, they hang out.
Yeah.
And they also came out with more swag. I don't know if anybody saw that today, but new shirts. For heavy posters. I like the mugs.
Let me ask you about that Girardi jar.
Probably some
Do they
mugs.
sell that jar empty?
I will fill it up for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Right now, I have to pee. Do you have a Girardi jar? Yeah,
No.
it's your Minute Maid lemonade. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's too close. I can't get that over there.
Get some glow in the dark juice.
Oh. Youch. Yikes. Hey, let's look at all these shirts.
There'll be a quiz.
Wow. Those are buy some.
Yes.
Clip 2 fan pack.
So what else do we have today, Eric?
What else do we have today?
I don't know, Bob.
They're saying we turned up.
An interesting point I want to make, and I am audible for this, right?
No.
Now that I've moved? No?
No, if you are not on a mic, no one is going to hear you. I mean, you have to be like this close to a mic for someone to hear you.
Okay, now am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Green Gecko here, for those who can't tell. Also, an interesting point you might remember from a few weeks ago, one of the patches said that the sniper disguise weapons are only the default weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Now they changed it so that if you're disguised as someone who has an unlock weapon, you now appear to have that unlock weapon. So, for those of you who got comfortable with pyros with backburners, you have to spot check them again.
Ah, okay.
What's up with the tips? I think you need to call into Friendly Fire. We don't do tips anymore on this podcast.
Yeah, Girardi.
We just do a control point.
Yeah.
Call into Friendly Fire for the tips. Yeah, that's a tip.
One other thing.
We just want to, commentary on the
One other
community.
thing that was in the release notes, I don't think this is actually a tip, but they changed it so now that the pyro's air blast will extinguish burning teammates.
Yes, that's good.
Oh, right.
Very handy.
That is pretty cool.
Also, they made it so that if a pyro is under the effects of the Kritzkrieg Uber, and then he reflects a rocket or a pipe bomb, the reflected projectile is now a crit.
Nice.
Well, that's
I like it.
I'm sick of the pyro.
Yeah.
Hey.
the pyro.
Pyro gets everything,
look,
right?
yeah, this is not a tip. Here's a tip. Stop giving the pyro everything. What up? Was he gonna fly next? He gonna pop a hole in his butane
He?
tank
You
and
mean
fly around
she?
the map?
Right?
Pyro can't talk. He's got to compensate
Oh,
somehow.
you're right. I do feel
The
bad.
pyro is an entry-level class, and they're making it more and more attractive for new players to play it.
I heard you saying he there. Didn't they leak that it's a she by
They
accident?
did.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
On day 4.
What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that they actually messed up, or do you think it's more tomfoolery from them just messing with people?
I think it's a robot.
Covered this yesterday.
Yeah, they edited it though, and they changed it. It was like, when the pyro hears about this, she'll be inconsolable, and then they changed it to it or he or
They said
it, or
they changed it,
something
The
else.
pyro will be inconsolable.
Oh, the pyro will be okay.
Well, I don't think I can play this game
So,
anymore
no,
if I'm
they-
killing women.
They deprogrammed.
She'll kill you
Oh,
without
you're
blinking.
right. Bad Easy says
Someone
that was
give
too late for
someone
that.
give Time squared the mic so he can say his theory on the pyro.
Yeah, Times Squared.
Okay, my theory on the pyro, they're gonna show up with Meet the Pyro, pulls off the mask, and it's someone who is white, male, mid-20s to 30s, explains calmly, yeah, I'm a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, but I'm totally gay, oh my god.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
I think that theory is so full of holes, but I think it might be inaccurate.
We can call
Yeah.
that the flamer.
The
theory.
flamer.
Which works. I think it's
flamer.
the scout's mom.
Yeah.
Why would they have modeled her?
That's what I said.
Yeah, Ash says that's what he said after I said it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ash.
That's what he said.
Get you. Get a mic.
Burn.
Burn.
Okay, so yeah, so we're on to some
What are
other
we on
stuff.
to? So I don't know. I guess quickly on the other days, the Razorback is a freaky shield. The Huntsman is bow and arrow. I mean, he's like a hunter class. Like I said before. On the
He's
other
kinda like the
episodes.
He's Link.
Yeah, he's totally like the chief.
I mean,
Give me
in a
something to
way,
throw at him.
I mean, this is just weird stuff for a sniper, I think.
Does the shield really? I mean, the idea there is cool for a gameplay mechanic, but does it make any sense that he'd have a shield? Is he Aborigine Australian?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
And where's his boomerang?
That's what I'm
does he not
saying.
have a boomerang?
Where's the
That was
boomerang?
Nah. Yeah, he would be Link. Hook shot, boomerang, shield,
Yeah.
and Australian accent.
A didgeridoo
Link.
to hit people over the head with,
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
and then do a taunt.
He could be a bard.
Yeah. A bard. I like that.
A Barton.
Yeah. Let's see. What else here?
Yeah,
new unlock
that's
map.
basically just random. It just pops up and says so and so found the somewhat, and if you actually get it, it pops up on your screen like when you earn it with the big picture of it. But it's just totally random.
And does it pop it up like right there in the middle of
Yeah, right.
gameplay?
Well, I think it's actually there's a note, just text, and then when you die, it says
Okay.
hey, you earned this, so it doesn't
That's
block
good.
your vision.
That'd be awesome. It comes right up at a critical moment. Uber, blank. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
You just died.
I might actually be able to get the bonk cola now.
A lot of people are getting that.
You didn't get the bonk?
No, matter of time.
But there's a lot of controversy about it because certain people aren't getting certain things. I mean, some people play for hours and hours and not get anything.
Yeah.
Someone will come in for an hour and get 3 items.
Cry some
so
more.
That's true.
Exactly.
I don't like this new unlock system
So,
whatsoever.
does this really kill farming?
Yeah, there's no need to. I mean, unless
mean,
you
it
want
really
to just
does,
sit there
right?
and kill each other on a
Well,
server
what some
and run
people
over
are
your
doing
weapons.
now, all you have to do is actually be in the game. So some people are just coming in and going AFK.
I saw a Twitter on
Oh,
that
that's fun.
specifically, though. People
Yeah.
are trying that, but they said after like 20 hours of sitting idle, they didn't get anything.
Good.
Really?
They
So
don't
I
deserve
think they're
it.
looking
That's
for
good.
a
Because that's
W.
farming.
A lot of
So you
people
hear
are
that?
kicked-
Don't
are
sit
getting
idle.
Kicked. It's like you're coming in here to just sit here and try to get stuff. You're
AFK.
getting kicked. So.
Yeah, we started a honeypot server to catch these people coming in, sitting idle.
So what is he gonna
Come
do?
here and sit still.
Yeah. What's him Sleeper gonna do now?
Oh, he'll find somebody to ban, I'm sure.
Left 4 Dead honeypot.
Man. Okay.
Just
Well,
unlock all the stuff. Stop with all the silly
there's
mini games.
Another big
Just
thing.
unlock 'em.
Yeah.
Can I get the mic for a sec? Another big thing they added was that the Kritzkrieg now has a new taunt animation which restores 10 hit points.
Restores.
How does it restore hit points?
It's like when I haven't played it, but it's pretty much like when the heavy taunts with a sandwich. He just does something and
He gets
10 hit points back.
I'm so confused. See, the pyro again getting more stuff that's pointless.
Medic.
No, crits
Oh,
Medic.
Kritzkrieg. I thought you said the backburner.
10 points. 10
That
points
would
isn't
be
a whole
weird.
lot.
That would be really stupid.
The medic heals on his own slowly anyway,
Oh,
so
okay.
10 points isn't all that much, right?
Yeah.
And by the time you finish the taunt, you're probably dead.
Right.
Yeah, it seems like almost, unless it's a short taunt, that doing the taunt you would already have like half that anyway. But maybe it stacks. Like maybe you get whatever time you did plus the 10 or something.
And then I think there was another, I don't remember if anybody mentioned this too, but now the demo man can detonate his stickies while he's taunting. Is that the deal?
Yes. Yeah.
That was
That's
cool.
weird.
And
Yeah. Kaboom.
it's been
It's Bob Media says it's grinding, not farming. Makes sense.
yeah.
I guess you could do some sort of anti-grinding.
Yeah, how do you feel
mod.
about that? I mean, grinding in a first-person shooter?
Awesome.
Boo hiss.
I know. What's
Hey,
world
the
coming
announcer's
to?
giving out quests now.
The announcer is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's got a big
Yeah.
question mark over the head at the beginning of every
It's
map.
become, yeah, I know they're joking about the RPG, but goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I like the idea you guys had with just a core game where you just have like, if you're hardcore tournament, boom, done, you get the unlocks, everybody can use them. But this stuff is really silly. I'm just coming in a server going, I just want to play a strategic game. What is all this silliness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, besides the
know.
hacks, what would be truly silly and pointless?
This is silly, grinding for my weapons that everybody else seems to have who grinded longer than I did.
Yeah. So then what do you feel about the hats and stuff?
That's fine. If you those are like fun, don't change gameplay. But some of this stuff, like the sniper having a shield for, spies.
Yeah.
That's a huge game changer. I mean, that's, what the heck?
Well, it's weird when they create an unlock that singles out one class, like that. But the sniper singles out the engineer with the sapper, and I mean, they're
Even the spy.
Yeah. Oh
and
wait,
the
what did I say? I said something stupid,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know what I mean.
And spies are such a big threat to snipers anyway. It's not like anybody else is sneaking up behind them as much.
Right. Yeah.
Except for the pyro.
Except for pyro.
Spy is so much better at that. With the cloaking and the disguising and the whatnot.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting. I guess.
So can you see the shield on their back when they're wearing it?
they're
So
running around
why would
with
the
it.
spy stab, like, he knows it's there, right?
I don't know. That's a good.
It sounds like a deterrent, but if it was cloaked, it has that little wire with the battery. I thought maybe if it was cloaked Klingon technology, because we are at PlayOnCon,
Like the sap.
it would just be invisible. So it'd be like this cool duality, let's say. where you're using cloak technology against the cloak class.
But they're not, right?
But they're not. So that
So-
would have been awesome.
So it seems like you could almost just use the revolver and just, I'm not going to stab him, I'm going to sit here and shoot him because it's going to take him 5 minutes to, unzoom.
I don't know. I've been, kukaried enough times as a spy that they can get you. So I don't know.
So if you're wearing the shield, you don't have a weapon because it replaces the. You're running around empty-handed.
Well, I guess you don't. Yeah, you don't have a.
That's true.
You've got your other two, but you just don't have the.
Oh,
the
You just
SMG.
don't have them drawn.
I see.
No, the shield replaces the SMG.
So there's some talk in the sides of the room.
Both the Jarati and the shield.
Falcon here, Waff is here also. Hey, where's Mintok?
Mintok
around here.
is actually upstairs running a room or basically showing off the 3D glasses. for
Oh
3D,
yeah, we
which-
forgot to mention that.
Which are pretty cool.
yeah.
I tried them a little bit on Left 4 Dead and it's some nice stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. I'd like to see some 3D
Did
TF2.
who throw up? No, I didn't throw up. Though the one thing that really annoyed me about it, there's only one thing that annoyed me was text. And I think Chrono was the one that mentioned this first. And then as soon as he said that, all I could see was the text, and then the text just kind of floats there in the air, and it looks so 3D. It just looks out of place, and just it's all you can concentrate on.
Yeah.
Where's your health? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carried a few yards back.
Well, but just seeing like Zoe, just popping along, you're just like, ah.
Did you see Word?
You turn that on, huh?
With the 3D glasses, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Because Times New
Yeah.
Roman looks like
Yeah.
awesome.
Word.
I just don't know. It seems to be a bit much to do about a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's not worth the money.
Okay.
I mean, if you got to get the monitor and you got to get the glasses and then deal with all the
Gotta
software and
SLI.
blah blah blah. But if my friend has it and he lets me play on it, all good.
Yeah, especially
It's a lot of fun that way.
That's what she said.
Man, that is
From
getting
the-
so old.
From the back row. So I think that we are probably going to talk in detail about the Spiper update in episode 77. We're just kind of going down the thingy here. Oh, also Jennings has his thoughts on the Spy update on his website. I'll link to that. He has them broken up pretty well into pros and cons, and then his comments about each unlock. So check that out in the show notes. That's pretty awesome. Jennings would appreciate it.
Jennings.
let's see.
I still say that was totally faked. This is
I
someone
know.
in the DWP.
Yeah, that's what's great. Like here at the con,
Some voice
Boomrocker
talent.
was just like, "Oh man, the whole thing about
No lugging.
Jennings, that was brilliant." I'm like, "Yeah, he's a
Seriously,
pretty crazy
move back.
guy." And so apparently you thought it was fake, and it was like
Did he think that
my
you guys,
voiceover guy or something.
Did he think that you guys faked all those birthday party videos on YouTube where Jennings is singing in front of?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it came with a website and
Jennings
everything.
auditorium
That's-
Maybe this
map.
is just me giving a lot of mad props to Control Point, you guys, but episode 50 proved you could do anything.
yeah.
So I was like, man, they took it to the next level, and now they really have no life.
Now we have fake
I mean-
guests and stuff. And then who else was it that thought M Sleeper was fake? Was that you too? Oh, okay. yeah.
But then you met me and you saw the anger and it all made sense.
Well, it's because you're at your voice acting. I can't tell when you're saying something for real and then when you're acting.
Yeah.
Because you're so genuine in your acting. And I feel.
We are actors.
I thought Brent was totally like faking his honeypot anger. Like, I don't like honeypot.
No, I really hate it. I really hated it. It was maybe it was irrational hatred there, but it was
sounded
there.
So cool, calm, and collected, and I was like, man, it has to be fake.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for thinking that we were geniuses.
Bravo.
And speaking of geniuses, Boomrocker, we got the shirts in that Boomrocker did. Prince. Of course, no one here is wearing one.
I've got one on.
Oh, look.
Oh.
There we
Take
go.
it
off.
Take it off.
I'm gonna cover up the part that's the most controversial.
Dun, dun,
the nipple?
dun. Oh, the
Don't do it because it's bad for your health.
Oh, right. Yeah, the cigarette.
But, I don't know if the webcam can see it.
Yeah, but they're awesome. We have hats too. Oh, you were wearing a hat too.
Yeah, I also covered it up with my pin, the controversy.
Yeah. Oh, right. You covered the cigarette with a pen.
Actually,
Yeah.
I was originally going to put the pin over the CP part. And then
Oh,
I said I
right.
got two of them, so
Yeah. So you look like a big fan of.
I look
of
like
DWP.
the biggest dork, even though I haven't worn any of this all week.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
I love it.
Have you been around here? Have you looked around?
Yeah.
It's true.
All right.
I'm all right.
You just need a little tail.
A little bit, yep, the hump, yep.
Do we want to talk about potatoes?
Potato. Yeah, no one understand that
I missed
one.
the potato discussion.
You
Could please
did.
explain.
There's.
Does it need an
Yeah.
I'm not demonstrating. It has to be Eric because
Yeah.
his head does the most amazing thing when he does potatoes. We were sitting around during the con. We're all doing little Scottish Irish accents, and Eric says, "Oh, I know what Irish accents are. Potatoes. Potatoes."
One word that he can really do the accent.
Yeah, one word.
It's
This
an
is-
anti-shibboleth, as it were.
Yeah. This is a bunch of CPers up really late at night until like 4 or 5 in the morning drinking outside in the patio.
We were not drinking.
We were? Yeah, we were drinking soda.
was drinking.
Sody
and
poppin' rock
chocolate
star.
milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good times.
I was drinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you were drinking. That's all, I'm just kidding.
I'm of age by 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
32.
True.
That's right.
Old, man.
You're good to go.
Yeah, right.
So
Old farts represent.
yeah. Yeah.
We jumped the potato patch. Spadow.
Nice. Nice one. So let's take a tiny little break right here and listen to our excellent friend Johnny Napalm with the state of the servers for episode 76. 46.
Whoa.
I don't actually have it, so it'll be edited in.
Your spike.
I have a
The,
feeling
yeah.
you'll be editing this
I like
one.
that.
So anyway, and
Yeah.
we're back.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Johnny.
We love
Thank
that.
you, Johnny Napalm. It was excellent.
And I'm trusting the servers are all still working.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
have to
believe
take
we
it-
have 3 extra ones now.
We have 3 extra ones now. Oh,
Johnny
Spreading
Napalm,
rumors.
he's awesome. 3 extra servers. All
yeah,
Is that
Yeah.
because Loping's.net is so awesome?
yeah.
CP
we're-
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah,
Go play now.
we actually had no idea what you just said, Johnny, because we didn't actually play your clip here live, but we'll listen to it later.
But on Johnny's reports, I
trust
always love the background music, sound effect track with the
Oh, like
server
the
room.
yeah,
all
the
blinking
server room
lights.
from TF2.
Like, you can hear things printing and
Yeah.
tape machines spinning. So I'm picturing him there with like a white lab coat, holding a clipboard.
Nice.
And all
Dr.
the machines
Bunsen
are spinning and
Honeydew.
blinking behind.
That's probably exactly what's going on.
He's got his own personal beaker.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else is worth doing?
Well, we do have a note from the email screener.
Oh yeah, we
Do we
do.
want to
Yeah,
quit looking at that?
sure. Would you like to read it, sir?
It says, "Hello, Control Point Community. This is the email screener here. In order to save my identity, I will talk through the CP host. I'd like to let you all know of my ideals and positions and certain reasons why emails will make it in and reasons why they will not."
Okay.
It's so desperate sounding.
Yeah, I think this is how we sounded when we contacted him. You got to read these
You need
emails.
the sound of a
please.
flipping coin.
God. No, it's a him. I'll give you that much. Which class questions? Oh, wait. Did I miss something? No, that
No,
just
that's-
seems kind of odd. Anyway, which class questions? If I see those 2 words together, I'll stop reading right there and hit the delete button, even if the words which class aren't in there. There are emails that I consider which class questions as per. If this email's too long, if he's the screener, he should have screened this email out. This is crazy. I mean, this is like
So what
3
he's saying
pages
is
here.
if he sees the 2 words which class,
Yeah.
then he'll delete the email even though the words aren't in there.
Right.
Okay.
No. He's saying even if those words in there are other which class questions.
Legitimate
There's ways to say which class without saying which
Gotcha.
class. Just do it shorter next time, email screener, if that's okay. Because there's another paragraph, and I'm really just not going to
Another
read
paragraph.
You need another screener.
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
Wait, do you
So
have
and that's me. So it's done.
He's
Position heal
doing a
thyself.
good job. But,
He is.
But we still get which class questions, and it blows my mind because like one of them it had a bulleted list. Well, it wasn't bulleted; it was numbered, so that way I could know how many there were. There were 15, and it was which class would be the best at chess? Which class would you would wear blue jeans? And it just kept going down. I'm like, you don't you listen to the freaking show?
But see, what you just did is just said about that email, so that person feels
Validated.
Yeah. I
You
guess
just-
so.
Edit that out.
Ruined
Edit that
it.
out,
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah.
And the mere fact that you're mentioning which class questions means
It's
you're going
like
to
a
get 20 more
virus.
now.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
I have an idea.
What have I done?
What have you done? You have
So we also have
I
a.
got an idea here.
What's
I
that?
can screen for the screener, and if the email is really long, then I'll just record it into an MP3. So his identity will still be secret, and you won't have to read something really huge.
That would be a good idea, but we'd need a screener to screen you too.
Yeah.
And then it would cause a black hole or something.
From Ifrit, comment on episode 74 regarding the interview with Robin Walker. He says, "Wow, just read the interview, and shocked that you guys didn't mention anything about the comics. Shaq, can't you talk about the TF2 comics at all? Are they going to be entirely web-based, free, story-driven, or short strips?" And Robin Walker says, "We're not ready to talk about them yet. Sorry." So
Let's all speculate wildly.
yeah.
That's a weird
So
little-
I think it's more lies.
Well, they're crazy about like putting little things
Lies.
in there, you know, like way back when Meet the Sniper came out, you know, we already saw the Girardi, right? We already saw it. Then when the joke came out, it was funny because it was a reference to the video, and then we got the actual unlock. So it was like, oh well. In turn, they kind of told us way back then. Remember the
So
flare
you
gun?
think they're gonna make
Flare gun
like
was early too?
Did
It's
they-
like
did they
Lost.
hint- Did they hint?
Yeah.
Did they hint the heavy sandwich in Meet the Scout, where he's eating his
Yes.
Scout comes and hits him in the head and
Yes.
says, "What's up?" and he steals the sandwich.
Yeah, you're right.
Even
So
though,
they do that all the time.
The
So
new hats with the claw in
Did
the
they?
sniper
The
hat.
teeth hat and the
teeth
heavy,
hats
the
and
football helmet. The heavy football helmet is in the background and
Meet the Spy.
oh, and Meet the Spy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Little
didn't realize
Easter
that.
eggs, if you will.
Yeah, yeah. And I will.
You will?
Yes.
No doubt.
So yeah, I think it's true. I think they're just like trying to get us all excited and talkative. And
Well, did it work?
yes, it
You're
did.
excited?
Yes.
How about y'all? Y'all excited?
No, not really.
You got so excited?
I'm excited about playing a game.
Yeah, that sounds like excitement. Sounds like you're excited.
Which game is that?
Left 4 Dead.
Or Plants vs. Zombies. Either one.
Plants vs. No.
They need to add some Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes.
They have cones for the head.
Oh, they do. Yeah, you're right. Well, they need cones in TF2.
Meldar.
Well, now we know what happened to Billy the Cone.
Or screen doors.
We must consume ice quantities.
Let's see what's next.
We are from France.
Where'd you just read that? I'm lost in the doc.
Oh man, it's before listener contributions. We're at listener contributions now. Dun dun.
Contributions. Dun dun. Yeah, we didn't even do like the
I
little
don't- but
thing. You know.
They're talking about the hat for the spy. From the picture, it looks to me more like a trilby than a fedora.
Oh, that's
I'm
the
going on
tiny
record.
brimmed hat.
I'm going on the record. I think it's a trilby.
Oh, okay.
Somebody can Wikipedia trilby and fedora.
Yeah, you and your fancy words.
Well, it isn't really that fancy. You think about we called that a machete and it was a kukri.
That's right.
He's probably right.
I think it's a Kaiser blade.
Mustard. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of content, but you're not going to get to all that here, right? This is really just, what is this?
This is just us
This,
hang out.
like
chat.
right here.
What
What's
is
going on in
this,
this
man?
room?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
It's a podcast.
Dude, you podcast?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, I don't.
I mean, like this show, this is a what?
It's a podcast
This
show.
is a special edition.
Special
Maybe
Bonus.
it's a pork pie hat.
It's a XL edition. I don't know what I'm
It's the
saying.
ultimate listener
Okay.
contributions episode.
Let's go.
And we're
let's do
actually
another
2 minutes past our time for this room.
one. Oh, we're about to get kicked out?
Well,
Not if we close
I
the door.
don't know, but if they come at 5 wanting the room and we didn't take our 15 minutes to clean it up for
yes,
them,
You are correct, sir. Okay.
unless does anybody have a schedule handy? Maybe we can check his schedule here. What's
Here,
next?
I'll
Trivia.
push on. I'll push on.
Maybe we can just move back
Maybe we can like
and podcast during the trivia.
We can do
We
that.
got prizes. We can even throw
do
in
that.
for the trivia.
We might. How about if we cut this episode early and then there may or may not be a part 2?
There you go.
How about that for a cliffhanger? Okay, so there's an Ifrit question of the week. I'm sure it was a good one. Let's see. We have surveillance. We have a couple links that were pretty good. We have some shout outs to a bunch of people.
Maybe.
Huh? I just blew through 3 segments in like
Dude,
15
that
seconds.
was
Awesome.
amazing.
And, get a server from openings.net.
the Green Gecko's is player of the week. Actually, no.
Wrong.
Taco's player of the week.
Wrong. Boy, it's too hard.
People are like
It's impossible to
vying
choose
for it. Who wants to be player of the week?
I don't.
I want him to
So we got 2 people.
Who hasn't been player of the
actually
week?
nominating someone else.
Who has not? Yeah, you've been player of
Maybe
the
we
week.
should play a game of pass the buck to see who gets player of the week.
Hey, let's play some Whiz War.
Fireball. You play that with Girardi?
You played that with Girardi.
How do you randomly choose someone?
I know how we do it. No, we don't have to random.
Okay.
Who drove? I hate to say
The farthest?
Who drove the first? Who spent the most time
Money.
when they left their house to getting to here?
That'd be John Maz, I think.
Be John Maz.
How long was
Okay.
your drive?
19 hours.
19 hours. 19 hours.
19 hours.
The longest time to get from their house to here, I was like 2 days.
Okay, shut up. You don't count. Congrats, John Maz. You are Player of the Week.
John Maz.
You didn't. You drove 4 hours, so you don't count.
Yeah, but you said from your house.
Yeah, but I'm changing it right now.
Yeah.
Minus Ash.
So, yeah, people from all over the place. It's awesome.
Who drove the shortest distance?
It'd probably be me. Well, no, I guess y'all.
Me and Britt.
And I think it's time to clean up now.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
Cool.
We
continue this train wreck further.
Well, we heard there was trivia next.
Okay.
Trivia. Hopefully.
What else is in next? I never really actually memorized the formula. I just put it in my bathtub and started mixing.
But trivia and Junta? Yeah.
The chat room
We're
has
talking
requested
to-
that I say nipples.
Okay, but they're doing it in here. Oh.
We're
Can we get
conversing
first
with
impressions of?
Well, hey, we'll just keep talking until people kick us out then.
Yeah. Can we get first impressions of the hosts?
First impressions?
Or of each other? Like you see each other's avatar, you see the personalities on the server, then you meet up. So do they align? Do they
Okay.
not align?
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I don't think I was really too shocked because I already knew. I think I knew what everybody looked like. I think because we have the thread. What do you look like? Post your picture.
So you actually did your homework and read and looked through that.
Yeah, I've seen it also like Nivik One knew what you look like. John Maz or Twitter even, right? A lot of people have their little avatar, their actual face. I can't even think of anybody here who hasn't posted a picture.
I think Ash Williams was the biggest shock to me.
Chrono didn't. You didn't. Falcon and Wolf.
Hey, Wes is
Wes.
Wes
Wilson is
back.
here.
Wes
He
is
just walks
back.
in all tired looking and stuff. So stand right here so people can see you.
Where's the mic? Where's the camera? Where's the camera on the left?
Right there.
Hi, I'm tired. What were you doing? Why are you so sweaty?
Because I just ran and got a new pavilion for the food because I wanted the food pavilion to go over the band so the band wouldn't melt.
So, is there food out there?
There's food out there,
Ooh,
yes.
Can you bring 20 plates in here for us?
And besides, you should take a 5-minute break. Everybody grab a sandwich and go see Daikaiju. Okay.
Are they still
Daikaiju,
playing?
the guys that came in late last night in the early morning?
Yes.
Yes.
They're pretty cool guys, actually.
So let me ask you this too: trivia. Is that going to be done in the other room?
I think we're going to cancel it.
So we can keep in here as long as we want.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tell Sean to cancel it.
Well, that'll be cool. We can bust out some daily gamers, and it'll be
You
fun.
can join
Yeah.
us in the podcasting.
Probably not anytime soon. You guys have fun. I'll be back.
All right.
See ya.
Wes.
So I do like his idea of a break for food.
Yeah.
Since
What-
we have
what-
now have the room
what kind
as
of
long as we
food do
want.
we have?
Look at them getting in the line. So we went to food yesterday, and there's this huge line. I mean, huge line. And it didn't help that I told the guys upstairs, hey, I'm going downstairs, and come on down in like 20 or 30
No, you didn't
minutes.
say that.
I did.
didn't
I
say
did
that.
say that.
No, what you said explicitly was, yeah.
And I said I would call you if they had already started serving.
No, you said if I like you people, I'll call you. And
Anyway,
don't
so I
call
didn't
hate
call
you.
them, so we know how I feel about them now. And so I was up at the head of the line, which really wasn't. We had waited for 30 minutes when I got down there.
Yeah.
No, just
I'm
kidding.
sure the listeners are fascinated by all
Joke.
Well,
Oh,
they're
they, you know what?
fascinated,
You would
yes.
be surprised at what they're fascinated
Yeah,
about.
listen to anything.
It's true. It's true. So then, anyway, the story was it's a long line, and half the people ran out of here to go get in another long line to wait for more food.
Yep.
I was saying
So-
before, Ash Williams was the greatest change because I expected Bruce Campbell,
Yeah.
and he wasn't Bruce Campbell. He was better than Bruce Campbell.
The better. Wow.
That's not really hard, though, right?
No, I don't think
That's
so.
what she said.
But that'd be hard to do.
I guess everybody knew what we look like, right? Unless you didn't watch the live stream, I guess, right? Okay.
I'll tell you this.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
In terms of personality, Eric, you're Eric. Brent is not Brent.
Oh, really?
What?
His podcast personality is totally different than his personality in real life.
Am I angrier in
You're
person?
angry on the podcast.
Oh.
You seem a little more lackadaisical, maybe, on the podcast, kind of laid back. In real life, you're hardcore. He's running down hallways, breaking things. I don't know. It's crazy.
Huh.
So it's
Well, that was
very-
after the margaritas, I think.
No,
but-
it was like, "Ah!" It's great.
I think your personality fits your podcast too, Killer Trash Talk.
Pronouncing like a
So yeah, boom is boom.
Am I?
Yeah.
And Clyde Frog looks just like his voice.
So we have
I don't
people that
normally
look
talk like
dejected
that.
coming back from the food line. What happened? No food?
No food?
Never mind, I got you broke down, but there's still sandwiches.
Nice.
Okay.
Mentally, bro.
Do you want to see if they want to come in here and do a little acoustic set with their electric stuff?
Sean's new ripped his thumb open with his pick.
Ow.
Did you read that, Eric?
They were rocking that hard.
Whoa.
Man, and I was getting all excited.
I'm trailer trash?
Yes.
That's what you're calling me. A man from Huntsville, Alabama.
Trailer trash.
Without the
Let's
talk
talk.
there. It's,
Yeah, trailer trash talk.
so we need some kind of
chatter. Check it out.
maybe
I'm not any of those.
we need like a little control point contest or something. We can give out prizes. I don't know, like trivia or something.
Yeah.
I think
Questions.
I think this thread has gone off topic.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had-
that's the point of the podcast, though.
Yeah.
So
It's not a podcast, so it's off.
It's a social
Yeah.
experiment.
I have a
Yeah.
whole bookshelf in my house just.
So.
Wes is talking in the corner again.
Yeah.
Off mic.
Pay
Again.
attention to your stupid podcast. Whoa!
What was that?
It's a solid briefcase.
$2 on that.
I know what's
It's
inside, but
solid. I trusted it so much.
West
it's its own intelligence.
There
Wrong
goes red
team.
After blue
Wrong team.
capturing the blue
You got your own
intelligence.
intelligence, man.
I know.
It doesn't have nerds in it, sorry.
I know. Or ants.
we are amply
So,
supplied.
do you think
with nerds.
anybody's really gonna listen to this episode?
No, we'll probably just delete it or something.
Delete it.
Is this still part of the episode?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
we're still
not?
rolling, so you know.
Are you
might
cutting
as
the
well.
first
on how you
everything? You're
edit it.
cutting everything?
Well, we're at about an hour now, 55 minutes.
He's not recording. Do you think he's really recording over there? He hasn't touched a button. It's not going live, and that's it.
Oh, that's great. That makes me
Right?
angry.
You're not
But-
recording, are you?
No, I haven't
Okay.
been recording yet.
I don't think so.
Spencer.
Yeah, we need some.
Someone call him up.
negativity.
Now I'm on this. Hey, do a Plants vs. Zombie podcast right now.
Daily Gamer.
Okay.
No Plants vs. Zombies, please.
There you go. That's a good
Actually, you know
intro.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah.
The Plants vs.
So I guess are we done? Are we done?
I think we're done for this portion.
Okay. We
Let's
won't-
go ahead and roll this out.
We won't cut the feed, but we'll be here. So so thank you for listening to us rant and rave and get off topic and derail and all that good stuff. And for everyone who drove all over the U.S. to be here, we appreciate it a lot. And so I guess that's it for another episode of Control Point.
Yay.
Yay.
Man, I think this episode
Hey, and
jumped the shark.
Maz is Player of the Week. If you want to come over here and pick a prize out of the stash.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow. You get a prize.
And it's not the...
Pick Johnny Napalm.
I'll pick up the air.
Please don't. Huh?
I'll pick up the air.
I didn't hear you.
He'll pick off the air.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. No, can't do that. You can't do it on the air.
He'll flick you off on the